Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dipayan and I hope each one of you are doing absolutely fine, working hard in your own life and enjoying life. So today let's talk about fog lights or auxiliary lights that we use in our motorcycles. Now this is a particular kit that I had bought recently from an offline store. I did not buy online due to some reason. This is from a brand called HJG. I'm pretty sure that each one of you will know this brand. It's been very common nowadays and they are really doing good. And I bought this particular model actually. Okay, there are several models of the 8JG Mega Drive. This is known as the Mega Drive. So these all are the Mega Drive options. I have this one. I have chosen this one. So today I'm going to unbox this particular kit and we'll go through all the hardware and all the wiring harness which is also included in this one. There is also another one available which comes without the wiring harness. Also going to check what is the quality, what is the fit and finish, and then at the end I'm also going to demonstrate the light to you all. That is, I'm going to light up the light with the help of a spare battery that I have, and we will see that how is the light throw in real time. So yep, this is the box. It's a very well packed, neat and clean box, and we have certain write-ups over here. As you could see, it is IP68 waterproof and all such stuffs. So earlier it used to come with only 8JG written, but they are now it is the same brand actually, but they have renamed it as Liu 8JG. It's the same thing basically. So this is the harness that is inside the box along with the lights. So let's now open the box. Okay, so we have foam kind of a thing, so very well packaged, as I said. Now I had previously opened the package just to check whether the light is working fine or not, and as you could see, the wiring harness is in a mess. It was not like this, guys. All the wires were neatly packed together and cable tied, and then it was inside another box which was over here. So unfortunately I lost the box when I opened it, so that's why I had just packed it just like that and kept it over here. Here are the lights, guys. So this is the first one out of the box. So what I could see is that the finishing, it is made of aluminium, but the finishing, and then perhaps there is a powder coat on top of it. So but the finishing of the lights is great. I mean, I am really impressed. Now, this is the LED chip which is sitting inside. So this is locally also known as the Mercedes light or the Y light, as because of this particular design. So, and they are supposed to be 60 watts each, 60 plus 60, so total of 120 watts, and they glow in yellow as well as white. So we are going to see that in some time. And this is the connector, and if I had bought the one without the wiring harness, then this connector would have not been there. It would have been plain and simple, just 3 wires. Quite neatly done waterproofing over here. This is supposed to be a complete waterproof unit. So quality is top notch, guys. Quality is very good. I mean, it feels really good to the touch. So that is for the light. Obviously it will be similar for the other one. And let me check the other hardwares which is there along with it. So this is basically the mount to install the switch in the handlebar. Okay, so this is also of a very good quality, as you could see, and there are 2 rubber bushings which is available so that your handlebar does not get scratched. And there is another optional L clamp which is provided, so you could mount it in a different way. Perhaps it'll get installed in the clutch yoke, that 8mm bolt. We have 2 bolts over here, 2 nuts and an Allen key, and also another spare fuse. Okay, this is a 15 amps fuse. which is used in the wiring harness. One is there in the wiring harness and a spare one is also provided. So let me just keep it away for the time being. And yep, we also have the hardware for installing the lights. All the nuts and bolts and the Allen key and everything is present. And we also have the two U clamps for installing the lights. Pretty basic. So what I would do is I would take out the wiring and then lay it on the table, and then I'll continue the video and explain the wiring to you all. Okay, stay tuned. So yep, now we have the wiring all laid down in my table. So let's see, this is basically the main unit, the controller, okay, that we have. The relay and every other aspect of the wiring is integrated in this into this particular housing, which is made of aluminum, I believe, and of course it is also waterproof, as you could see from both sides. So now coming to the switch, just look at the quality of the switch, guys. Amazing. I mean, I'm seriously impressed with the quality. Now there are two buttons on either side of this switch housing. So this is basically the power button and this is basically the strobe button. There are two patterns available in this light. So in order to activate the pattern, we need to press this switch. Now the feel of the buttons are very tactile, very sure-footed. No complaints at all. And even the wiring is of a very rock solid quality. So that was for the switch. And now we have a couple of wiring over here. Like you see, from the left side of this particular module, we have this cable that has a positive and a negative. The positive one goes through a fuse, of course. The spare one, as I showed you, was there inside the box. So this one goes into the positive of the battery and this one goes into the negative of the battery, right? And as usual, we have another loose end wire over here. Now this is for the ignition, as we all know. We need to connect it to the ignition of the motorcycle, the connection where the 12 volt power is going to arrive when we switch on the ignition. So we need to connect this particular wire to that particular plug. It varies from motorcycle to motorcycle. And for the switch, there is also a connector. Let me just keep it that side. And now we have two more cables coming out, and they are big enough so that they reach your desired location of the lights. So we have these connectors over here, okay. And if I take one of the lights and check the connection, so these are male and female and they need to be connected. So inside these there's a particular orientation in which they will connect to each other. So if you could see, there is a particular groove over here, right? And there's a particular stem over here. So this particular stem is going to sit in this particular groove, okay? And there is a red color rubber washer over here just to make it waterproof. So I need to just match the groove and the beam, and it's going to go in like this. And after that, there is also a particular securing mechanism, screwing up which, now this is completely solid and it is 100% waterproof. So similarly, the other light is also going to get connected like this, and the connections will be done. You just need to connect the terminals to the battery and the ignition, and you're good to go. So what I will do is I would pause the video over here and I would connect it to the battery, and then I would show you the operation of the switch, how it works. Okay, stay tuned guys. So yes guys, I have made the connections to the battery, the positive to the positive terminal, the negative to the negative terminal, and in this case, since I'm using it outside the motorcycle, I had to connect the loose end wire, which is supposed to go and connect to the ignition. In this case, I had to connect it to the positive of the battery. So now let us check the lights. So here is the switch, and as I said, the red one is basically the power one. So if I press it once, the yellow light glows. Okay, now we are going to see the actual output in some time, so stay tuned. And if I press the red button one more time, then it is going to change to white. Okay, and if I press it again, then white and yellow both gets on. Okay, and if I press it and keep it for a long time, around 1 or 2 seconds, it shuts down. So if I press it again, it's going to come alive. And now for this switch, the switch which is on the other side, if I press it once, it's going to strobe. Now this is pattern 1. Okay, now if I press it again, the pattern changes, and if I press this one, it gets steady. Okay, and long press this one, it shuts down. So that's a very simple technology being integrated into this small switch, which is such a hassle-free solution to all the dual color auxiliary lights which are available. I'm pretty sure HJG has this particular wiring harness for all the white and yellow combination fog lights. So if you're planning to buy the white and yellow combination light from HJG, you could consider buying this, because this is going to make the wiring, the connection and the usage so much more easy. So yes guys, now that we are done with the unboxing of the product, I am seriously impressed by the quality, the fit and finish, and the electrical wiring harness and everything is just top notch. You could go for this product eyes shut till now. But yes, we are still left with the last and the most crucial test, that is testing out the lights, how in real time they illuminate. I would be testing them outside the window of my room. My room is at the 6th floor, so and I have a good amount of space in front of my house, and there's a very big tree. Okay, now the whole place is absolute dark now, so it would be very easy to test the lights over there, and we would be able to follow the beam of it, how far does it go. So we would do that. So I would set up the camera, I would change the location of the camera, and then we could proceed towards that. And as a matter of fact, I would be able to show you the output of only one light. Okay, I won't be showing the output for 2 lights, I would be showing it for 1 light, and I think that should give you a fair enough idea of how it will be. But yes, before that guys, I just wanted to share one thing with you all. If you plan to install this particular fog light or any fog light in your motorcycle, please use them responsibly guys. I mean, these are really very powerful lights, and if not used responsibly, could cause road hazards. Okay, if you are at all interested in installing these lights, go ahead, because they are of very good quality. Okay, but install it in such a way so that you do not blind oncoming traffic, or you do not blind the car in front of you, the rear view mirror of the car in front of you. Use them only when necessary. If you're riding through the highway and you need light and you need some extra light in front of you, use it at that time, or use it when it is absolutely necessary. The road is absolutely dark, or you're unable to see properly. If such thing happens, or if it is raining, if it is foggy, use these lights in those situations. Do not just use it just for the heck of using it. Now that being said, let's now directly go and check out the lights. Okay, stay tuned guys. So yep guys, Now the camera and everything is just set up for the occasion, and what you see is just the view outside my window, and that is a metro flyover which is being built. It is not yet operational. It is going to go live very soon, and that's the main road in front of my house, and this is the particular lane that we use to go out and come in. And there's a big tree over here, okay, and kind of a terrace over here. So I would try and put up a picture over here during the daytime how it looks. And yep, so now let's try out the lights, or the light, because I'm going to use a single unit to demonstrate. So I have the light in my hand, and since my room is dark, so I'm just searching for the switch. Yep, got it. So here we go, guys. At the count of 3, 2, 1. That is the yellow fog light for you. I don't know how much camera is doing justice to it, but that's a whole lot of light. Okay, so that's the tree I was talking about, and this is the terrace that I was talking about. Okay, and if I lift it just about it, because I don't want to disturb the people staying in that building, so it's going till that flyover wall. And now let me just put the white one on. So this is supposed to be the high beam, which is white in color, cold white to be precise. It is very powerful, guys, very powerful. And now if I click the button one more time, the yellow and the white is going to come up together. Let's do it. There you have it, guys. Now both the lights are on. And mind you, this is from a single unit. If you install it on your motorcycle, whenever you switch it on, there would be these kind of lights. And if I press it again, it's going to be yellow, and if I strobe it, it's going to be like this. Okay, so let me now switch off the light, guys. Stay tuned, guys. I would conclude the video now. So yes, now it is time to give my verdict. Well, definitely, guys, if you want to go with this product, you could definitely go with this. Okay, they are very powerful, and the quality, the fit and finish, the electrical harness quality and everything is just top notch. I mean, I have not seen quality of this sort at this price point for a very long time. I am really very impressed with this product. Okay, so that being said, there are a couple of rules that you need to follow. These products are not street legal. Legally, you are not supposed to use them when you ride your motorcycle or drive your car within the city. Okay, they are made for off-road purposes. Okay, but yes, I can understand that if you are traveling in the highways, you need certain amount of extra light in front of you. So these are for those occasions. These are not legal if you ride your motorcycle or a car with these on within the city. You are not supposed to do that legally. But nonetheless, it's up to you. You have to be responsible. You have to be careful when you use them. I have a pair of fog lights installed in my motorcycle, and of course I bought this, so I'm definitely going to install it in my motorcycle. It is definitely going to replace the Mad Dog lights that are already installed in my motorcycle. It's not that the Mad Dog lights are bad. They do their job absolutely fine. But the only problem with the Mad Dog lights are they have a lot of glare. Okay, and that is something which makes me uncomfortable whenever I put them on. Okay, when situation arises. So these are going to do the job much better because these have a proper focus. So if I focus it somewhere, it's not going anywhere else. That is the magic of projector auxiliary lights, which is not possible with the conventional non-projector ones. So that is the very reason I bought these, and that's why I'm going to replace the Mad Dog lights with this one. Maybe I would use the Mad Dog lights in my other bike, or maybe for some other purpose I would keep them. But these are going to get installed in the CB very soon, and of course once it is installed, I'm going to shoot a vlog on it and show you all that how it actually looks on the road. I mean, today I couldn't show you that, obviously it's not installed in a motorcycle, but yes, definitely in future vlogs you would see that. And that being said, I also had mentioned that this is not street legal. If you're caught by the cop, you are definitely going to be fined a charge for this. My suggestion and my advice will be, please do use them responsibly if you are installing them. Okay, now this is available in a various price range all over the place. I bought it for around 4,500 rupees offline. Now there is also another variant which comes without the wiring harness, which is marked at 2,500 rupees. So you can understand the cost of the harness is quite high over here, but that is worth every penny, guys. The quality which is there in the wiring harness and the technology, because this particular kit, it has, I mean, the lights, they have yellow and white, so a conventional normal wiring harness won't do. You need a special kind of wiring harness that would support two color options in a particular light. So that's why the price of this particular wiring harness is a tad bit higher than the conventional one, and that's absolutely fine, because the quality that you get, the feel that you get when you switch on or use the switch is top notch. So there's no second thought about it. So with that note, I end my video over here, guys, and if you want to go for it, definitely go for the lights. I don't know about the other ones, but this one, the one which I bought, is exceptionally well. I am very impressed. So soon there would be videos regarding the real-time performance of these lights on the road, so stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And if you're absolutely new to my channel, I request you to kindly hit the subscribe button and the notification icon beside it, so that you do not miss any single update that I put up. Okay, have a very good night. Bye bye.